Just knowing that you lived with somebody, y'all shared stuff, 5 years, everything, and it's just like y'all just don't talk no more.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
Hey, what's good? It's your girl Chanel, and I am back with another video. Now this video right here is highly requested. Like, I honestly been trying to put out a lot of different type of content because I do want to like kind of get into like vlogging and, you know, be like a, you know, little girly content creator. Like, I started doing reels on Instagram and things like that. That's like gonna be my main focus. But to be honest, people love drama, they love tea, they want to know what's really going on. So I was like, why not just make this video? Because everything that I post or everything that I do, like, my ex still gets brought up, or like me moving on or posting certain pictures, people just like, do you miss your ex? Like, what is really going on? So before I even get into this video, make sure you guys give this video a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure your post notifications are on to all, and let's get in. Once you see a red cup, you already know I'm giving trouble, okay? Period. So I just want to give you guys give you guys a life update, because like I said, like, I've been posting, like, I showed you guys me getting my car, I showed you guys moving into my apartment, and I did like a couple of like lifestyle vlogs or whatever, but I feel like I haven't really sat down and talked to y'all. So like, that's what this video is, really filling y'all in on what's been going on with me, like what's really going on. So just a life update. So this is just crazy, like, because now I really, like, this literally feels like I'm really doing this on my own, because y'all do know, like, on my last apartment, I did end up like being in that apartment by myself, I think for like 3 months, and I was handling all the bills and things like that. But that was more of a like, you didn't have a choice type of thing. Like, you know, me and my ex, we had a conversation. Even though I didn't like how the breakup happened, at the end of the day, all the bills were on me, and the boss fucking bitch that I am, it got taken care of, because anyway, everything is in my name. So that shit got held down regardless, you get what I'm saying? But that was like, you really don't have a choice. Like, yeah, you was just going 50-50 and you were in agreement with somebody else, but they stepped away right now because you don't want to be with them. So boss up. But this situation is a lot different. Like, that literally felt like a, I don't have a choice, like, I gotta make this shit happen. And this is more of a like, I'm putting myself in this situation, this is something that I want, this is something that I found, this is something that I built, and this is for me, and this is in the plan, you know, like. So I've definitely been loving it. Like, I live on my own, I live by myself. It's definitely peaceful. It's a little boring sometimes, but it definitely feels good to come in. You coming into your own space, a fresh space. Like, sometimes I already know, like, because a lot of people said that this apartment looks a lot like my last apartment, which it kind of does, but it is a lot different. It just feels different. It's a different environment, a different space, so it's definitely different. And I feel different because, like I said, it's not something that like I got with somebody else, or that I went searching for, or, you know, this is definitely something that I went out found. And it's just like, I really feel like I'm doing it on my own this time, and this is by choice, and this is just getting done. Like, I don't know, it just feels a lot different. So you know, things have been going pretty good. I paid my rent for the first time, girls. Today's March 3rd, so I did that 2 days ago. That was cool. You know, ain't nobody paying their rent with a big smile on their face. Nah, let me stop. But nah, it definitely felt good to just do that for myself. It's been Miss Independent, y'all. Like, I built my bed from scratch. I built my vanity desk back there from scratch. I built my side tables from scratch. I put my lamps together. Like, I literally been doing everything on my own, getting everything set up. So like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this journey is just, it's definitely refreshing, because it's definitely something that I wanted, and I still am trying to figure myself out, and I'm still going through like some type of, like, I'm still not completely myself yet, and I'm still doing a lot of adjusting and things like that. And like, it's just a lot, like, you know. So the number one question that I always get is, do I miss my ex? And it's like, I wouldn't say that I miss my ex. Like, I miss being with her. Like, do I miss certain things? Yes. Like, I don't regret my decision because I know that we were not happy with each other and that this was the best thing that could have happened. But I'm not gonna lie, like, I do think about her sometimes, because it's like, you really was with that person every day for 5 years and stuff, and then, you know, she just picked up and left. Even though I didn't want to be with her or whatever, it's like she just picked up and left, and we didn't really have any closure or any type of conversation. So to this day, I'm not gonna lie, that still kind of hurt me a little. Like, not that she left, it's just like, it's just crazy how you could really be with a person, or like even a best friend, a friend. Like, you could just have people in your corner or your life, and then they could literally become strangers like that. Like, that's just so crazy to me. So it's like, you know, she's literally a complete stranger. Like, from that day that she left, we never spoke again or whatever. And I'm just deciding, I know I made a big uproar and all of that, but it's like, I tried to like get the channel and like contact people, but it's not working. And it's like, I'm just like, it's 2022, I'm not really with the drama. Like, I just want to grow and build. And originally I did want to try to get the channel and things like that, but you know, she can keep the channel. I don't believe that my social is on there, because I did some like AdSense check or whatever. So right now it seems like my social is only connected to my current AdSense account, which is good news. So it's like, honestly, she could definitely keep the channel. But it's like, now to elaborate more, like, if I miss her, I wouldn't sit up here, but I don't miss her. You know, like, do I care about her? I care about her as a person. Do I love her? I love her as a person because we was in a relationship together, but I don't miss being with her. Like, you know, I don't want to be with her or nothing like that. But it's just, it's like, you got to know that person family. And it's like, I never even talk about this. Like, I never talk about it with nobody, because nobody ever asked me. And like, I always get emotional on camera, and that shit is so annoying. But it's like, I don't know, like, it's just so crazy to me. Like, still to this day, it's been months, it's about to go on 6-7 months. It's just, it's like, you got to know that person family. And it's like, I never even talk about this. Like, I never talk about it with nobody, because nobody ever asked me. And like, I always get emotional on camera, and that shit is so annoying. But it's like, I don't know, like, it's just so crazy to me. Like, still to this day, it's been months, it's about to go on 6-7 months. But just knowing that you lived with somebody, y'all shared stuff, 5 years, everything, and it's just like, y'all just don't talk no more. Like, even though I know I don't want to be with her, I really don't. We're not compatible anymore. We're not for each other, things like that. Like, it don't have to be all it is, because it's like, I grew to love her, her family, stuff like that. And it's just like, I'm probably never gonna see them again, see her again and stuff like that. And that's just all a part of a breakup. But it's like, it just didn't happen how I thought it was gonna happen. So I just can't believe I'm crying. But this be that raw, real shit. Like, I'm just talking, and this is just coming out because I don't talk about it. Nobody asks me about her. Well, like, people, like, fans do, but it's like, you read it online and you just keep going. You're not sitting there typing back. So it's like, I never really answer it verbally, and I haven't been asked this in person. Like, oh, how do you feel? Do you miss your ex? Like, what's really going on? Or things like that. So this is genuinely how I feel. Like, if she's watching this, or if anybody watching it, like, I don't miss her. Like, I want to be with her because I don't want to be with her, but like, I do love her as a person. And you know, like, God forbid something was to happen to her, I would care, because it's like, what the fuck, you was with that person for 5 years, bro. So it's like, I'm definitely happier, in a happier place. But it's like sometimes, like, even in my building, right, like, everybody is like a couple, like, and I'm okay with being by myself, because this is what I wanted. Like, I'm not having regrets or anything. Like, I'm literally loving this chapter because I never had this. Like, I never got to be by myself, experience life, like, really by myself. So this feels good. But I'm just saying, like, I be seeing people, and I'm doing this shit all on my own. And like, one thing somebody said, it was like a hate comment on another video when I did my apartment tour, and everybody was like, girl, you so happy about getting an apartment, girl, you was 27, like, this is regular shit. And you're right, like, this is regular shit, living on my own. But a lot of stuff was like more delayed for me, because it's like, I went from like young to relationship to being with somebody. So this is my first time on my own at this later in my age, so it's an accomplishment for me. Even though I know like some people in other states and stuff, they probably been living on their own at 21, 16, whatever, like, or had their license at 16. Like, I'm also from New York, so a lot of stuff is a little more delayed. Like, I got my license at 25. I get my first apartment on my own at 27. But New York living, or like up north living, is just so pricey. So it's like everybody that I see in my building, they're a couple. I haven't seen like one girl or one man and it's like they're just by themselves. Like, I always, if I see one person, like if I see them another day, it's like, oh, they live with somebody. Like, you know, the people are partnerships. So like, I see that and it doesn't make me miss her. It's just like, damn, like people really in this together, and you know, they have like a partner and they're doing it. But I'm really happy with like doing this shit by myself and being able to do this by myself, because honestly, a lot of people that I also see, they look a lot older than me. So it's like, you know, maybe, you know, they're like maybe more settled down in life and things like that. I'm still young. I'm in my 20s. You know, but I'm really loving it at the same time. Like, I really am. And again, I'm still going through like some type of PTSD, and I don't talk about it that much. Like, it's not really PTSD. It's just, I don't really know what it is. It's still some adjustments. And it's like, yes, I talked to somebody, but I've been talking to the same person. Like, I'm not the person that's like, and that's the problem, I feel like, because like I'm really not good at dating, because this is my problem. Like, every person I date, after I date them, I go and date somebody else, and it really be like, I really just be talking to that person. And it's just crazy, because it's like, I wouldn't really give somebody the time of day if I'm not really interested in them. Or like, I don't know, it's like every person that I talk to, it'd be like a, damn, like a, not love at first sight, but it's like, okay, let's say, but the person I dated before, it's like, each person that it was two relationships I had before on my life. One of them was a boy, and I was like 16. When I see him, it was like love at first sight. I was like, yo, that nigga right there, I need him. Like, that's how it was, and I got him, and we was locked in for like 4 years. Then, I honestly met him when I was like 15, but we was locked in for a couple years. Then I was with a girl before on my lot, and when I seen her, I've been to her, but I was like, damn, I need that. Like, I'm on that. Like, I want that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Then I remember when I seen on my lot, I had seen her on Facebook, and when I seen her picture, I'm like, nah, like, what the fuck? Like, she look good. Like, I'm gonna talk to her. We start talking, boom, locked in. Then the person I'm talking to now, it's like we seen each other. Like, that's somebody else also that I kind of knew we had on social networks and shit like that. And it's like when we seen each other, it was like, damn, like we know we kind of like each other already, and now we just been talking. So it's like, I never be like out just in like a dating pool where you just meeting different people and like you really getting to know somebody. I always kind of do my research before, or I know them from somewhere, and it's like, I already know I want to talk to you type shit. So it's always like, I always go from one situation to the next, and like maybe that is literally the issue. So I honestly don't know. Right now I'm definitely single, and I know that I came on here and I said boyfriend or that it's literally for a razzle dazzle. Like, I'm not gonna, okay, I could say he's my crush, but you're not like nobody's significant other if they don't say you're my boyfriend or girlfriend. And I'm not saying that to say I want to be anybody's boyfriend or girlfriend, because right now, again, I'm still trying to figure myself out right now. I'm living on my own. I'm literally just figuring life out. Like, I don't need any type of like confusion in my head and shit like that, like, cause shit could just get confusing. So it's like, you know, I'm just literally pulling this shit together, and like some days it's just a struggle, like to just get up some days. Like, I'm trying my best to really be a content creator, and like just waking up in my own space, that just be motivation. But like some days you just, bro, like as a human being, like every day you don't want to show up for yourself. Like, it's mad hard, like showing up for yourself every single day. Like, you're not in the mood every day. So it's like, you know, so I just be kind of, I don't be worried, but it's like, I know what I gotta do. I gotta work hard, and this shit just makes me want to go harder. Like, I love my car, I love my apartment, I'm really proud of myself, and I just have to push myself to my limits and stay motivated. But yeah, so that's really what's been going on. So a lot of people wanted to know, like, okay, what's going on, what's your life update? So that is definitely like a real update. Like, I got to cry to y'all. And one thing I love about like social media, I understand that this is just vulnerable, it's crazy. Some people probably like, this girl is crazy, she just come on here crying. I don't know, I'll probably get judged from all types of different angles, but I mean, it really definitely just feels great to just come on here and talk. Because like I said, I have my mother in my life and my sister in my life, and I love them. And they obviously ask how I'm doing and things like that. But maybe out of respect, they don't really ask me about my ex and, oh my God, how do you feel? Like, you know, that's not even something that I want to keep talking about. But it's something that's highly requested, that people ask me every day, or they strangers, you know, they see me, I'm leveling up, they see I'm moving on, and it looks like I'm doing XYZ. So it's like, you know, but that's the real truth of the matter. So like, hopefully I answered the question clearly, and people don't take what they want from the situation and try to persuade me that I miss being with her, because I don't. Like I said, I feel like this is the best that we could have did for each other. I'm sure she's happier without me. I'm happier as a person without her, but I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't love her as a person. I'm not in love with her, but love her as a person, or care about her well-being, and maybe how she's transitioning from the relationship. She probably really don't like me and hate my guts, but it's like, I don't hate her, like, you know. So that's just something that I want to say. And I know we had our disagreements, and I might have said certain shit on social networks out of anger or different things, and we said things about each other, but I do not hate her as a person. And like I said, I love her as a person. I love her family, and it's just crazy how I'm probably never ever gonna see or talk to them again. So that's just stuff that I think about. Like, life is crazy. It's a journey. You interact with different people, you meet people, even you have friends, people that you think these people gonna be your friends for a lifetime. They're not. They're in your life for a chapter, and like, your life just keeps going. So it's like, I just try to like remember to like put myself first, and not fall too deep for nobody, or like nobody too much, or just give somebody too much of your time, because in the end you really only have yourself, and you really just gotta focus on you. So that's what's been going on. I'm just really trying to still focus up, find myself. You know, that shit is still a journey. Like, recuperating from this breakup, I'm still not fully healed from it. Like, I'm over her. Yes, I might have moved on, but like, the effect that it had on my personality, or the effects that it had on my lifestyle changes, or the way I think and operate, it still has an effect on me, you know. So that's just the honest truth. Again, I truly am happy with the stuff that I was able to do and get done on my own. I definitely commend myself. I'm really proud of myself. But yeah, that's the real truth of the matter. But I'm happy I was able to get this shit off my chest. I love y'all so much. Comment down below other videos. So I have a what I eat in a day coming. I know y'all love drama, but I hope the same way y'all tune into shit like this, y'all could tune into that. Like, I have a what I eat in a day. I have a room makeover tour that's gonna be dropping. Like, I gotta change my light fixture out, add curtains, hang my TV up, but I will be doing like a room tour, telling you guys where I got everything, how much was everything, how I furnished it, designed it, which is cool. Yeah, but I just need to know more content to put out. But I'm gonna go ahead and edit this, get it out. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in my next video.